Kate Martin is breaking free from the shadows of Aja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces. Now she's stepping into the spotlight as the face of the Golden State Valkyries, the WNBA's hottest new team. But what does her bestie Caitlyn Clark think about the move? And can she fare under the bold leadership of coach Natalie Nakasi? Stay tuned as we delve into Kate's jaw-dropping journey and what's next for the rising star. In the world of women's basketball, Kate Martin's story is quickly becoming the talk of the league. Best known as Caitlyn Clark's trusted teammate at Iowa, Martin was often the unsung hero on a team that reached back-to-back national title games in 2023 and 2024. While Clark dominated the headlines with her scoring prowess, Martin was quietly doing the little things that held the team together. But now, she's stepping into the spotlight in a way no one saw coming. After a rocky rookie season with the Las Vegas Aces, Kate's career trajectory is shifting dramatically. The Golden State Valkyries, a brand new WNBA expansion team, have selected Martin in the expansion draft. It's not just a fresh start, it's a chance at redemption. The move has sparked widespread fan excitement and raised questions about whether Kate Martin is ready to become the face of a franchise. Picture this, a packed Carver Hawkeye arena. Caitlyn Clark is draining threes from seemingly impossible distances, while the crowd roars her name. Amid the chaos, Kate Martin is the steadying force on the court, setting screens, grabbing rebounds, making smart passes, and playing relentless defense. During her senior year, Martin averaged a solid 13.1 points and 6.8 rebounds per game. But her contributions went far beyond the stat sheet. Her leadership, poise, and basketball IQ earned her the nickname "the Glue" among teammates and coaches. Iowa's historic run to consecutive NCAA championship games wouldn't have been possible without her. Despite her stellar college career, Martin wasn't sure if a professional basketball future was in the cards. "I wasn't even sure my name would be in the conversation," she admitted. She attended the 2024 WNBA draft primarily to support her teammate Caitlyn Clark, expecting the night to be about Clark's well-deserved selection. But in a twist that no one saw coming, Martin's name was called with the 18th overall pick by the Las Vegas Aces. Suddenly, Kate Martin, the unassuming role player, was a WNBA draft pick. Kate's rookie season in Las Vegas was anything but smooth. Although she made the Aces roster, an impressive feat for a second-round pick, her playing time dwindled as the season progressed. She started with a promising 20 minutes per game in May, but saw her role shrink to just 11.5 minutes per game by season's end. She averaged 2.6 points and 1.6 rebounds, far from the numbers fans had hoped for. Social media buzzed with questions. Why wasn't Kate playing more? Analysts speculated about possible behind-the-scenes friction, but the truth remained unclear. The situation hit its lowest point during the playoffs when Martin logged a total of 3 minutes across 6 games. Fans were frustrated. Kate was frustrated. The hunger to prove herself was evident every time she stepped on the court. But as the season ended, it seemed like Martin's potential might be wasted on a stacked Aces roster. Then came the shakeup that no one could have predicted. The WNBA announced the Golden State Valkyries as the league's first expansion team in 16 years. As part of the expansion draft, teams could protect only 6 players, leaving others vulnerable to being selected. The Aces made a shocking decision. They chose not to protect Kate Martin. The Valkyries wasted no time. They snatched up Martin, making her one of their marquee picks. In an instant, Martin went from a bench player in Las Vegas to the face of a new franchise in San Francisco. "It's a pretty cool opportunity. I feel really grateful to be a part of it. It's a part of history, a new WNBA team," Martin said. The move has been met with a mix of excitement and sky-high expectations. Valkyries fans are eager to see what Martin can do with a bigger role, while Aces supporters are lamenting her departure. But the pressure is real. Going from 11 minutes a game to becoming the centerpiece of a team is a monumental leap. Analysts are predicting her stats will soar, but Martin knows it won't be easy. "I know my ceiling is high," she said in a recent interview. "I've been working on my shot, my defense, my quickness, everything. I want to be a player who can guard the best and make an impact on both ends of the court." Overall, the Golden State Valkyries made bold moves to shape their inaugural roster for the 2025 season, catching many by surprise. Unlike past expansions, the Valkyries avoided trades entirely, a notable departure from the strategy used by the Atlanta Dream in 2008. Their selections carried a distinctly international flair, with 7 of the 11 players hailing from outside the United States. Among them were Maria Condé and Carla Light, two former draft picks who had yet to make their WNBA debuts. Golden State's strategy appeared focused on the long game, particularly in free agency. By selecting only 3 players currently under contract for 2025, they preserved substantial salary cap flexibility to chase marquee free agents in the coming year. However, the team opted not to acquire additional draft picks, signaling an approach that leaned more toward veteran acquisitions than building through youth. Anyway, getting back to Marin, she has overhauled her training regimen. Working with renowned trainer Maxwell Schmarzo, she's focusing on explosive strength, agility, and defensive drills. Her workouts include unconventional methods like balloon tap drills to improve body control and one-on-one games to simulate real game pressure. Martin is also working with sports psychologists to build the mental toughness needed to lead a franchise. It's clear she's leaving nothing to chance. The stage is set for Kate Martin's breakout season. With the Valkyries, she has the opportunity to prove the doubters wrong and showcase her full potential. No longer overshadowed by superstars or stuck in a limited role, Martin is ready to take center stage. For the Valkyries, the gamble on Martin is about more than just basketball. Her connection to Caitlyn Clark and her established fan base make her a marketing goldmine. Valkyries jerseys with Martin on the back are already flying off the shelves, and ticket sales are booming. But for Martin, it's not about the hype, it's about the game. "I want to prove that I belong," she said. "This is my chance to show what I can really do." And now what Caitlyn said about her former teammate and best friend? After the announcement of Kate Martin joining the Golden State Valkyries, her former Iowa Hawkeyes teammate and current Indiana Fever star Caitlyn Clark couldn't hide her excitement. Clark responded to the Valkyries' post with a heartfelt note, sharing it with her massive following of over 3 million on Instagram. "Let's go, Cater!" Clark wrote, showing her support for Martin's new chapter in the WNBA. The two shared the court at Iowa from 2020 to 2024, forming a dynamic duo that propelled the Hawkeyes to incredible heights. While Clark dazzled with jaw-dropping averages of 28.4 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 8.2 assists per game, Martin was the steady force, contributing 8.0 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 2.9 assists per game. Together, they led Iowa to 2 Final Four appearances, cementing their legacy as perennial contenders for the national title. Their bond remains strong, with Clark proudly cheering Martin on as she steps into the spotlight with the Valkyries. Concluding, Kate Martin, finally free from Aja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces, is on a mission to prove herself with the Golden State Valkyries. As she gears up for her breakout season, all eyes are on her bold new chapter in women's basketball. With unwavering support from her best friend and Indiana Fever star, Caitlyn Clark, Martin is ready to lead and inspire on and off the court. Stay tuned as her remarkable story continues to unfold.